What's up, guys? Welcome back to Big Baller Talk. It's episode 6 today, and I'm here with Chuck.
What's up?
And, we're back. Another episode, new day. So, before we start off, I'll just let you guys know what we're doing on screen for you guys on Twitch. Chuck and I, we opened some in real life MLB packs, just the tops now, Series 1. Um, and we packed a team, and so we're going to be playing each other. This is my squad. I would say a really stacked starting lineup and a really good bench, and honestly, pretty good, decent pitching. Um, so we'll be playing that. You can send an invite, Chuck.
I already
Oh
did.
yeah, right, thank you. So we're gonna start off with just talking about. You seen the title, the MLB or not MLB Top 100, sorry, the NBA All Stars. So I'm gonna go through it real quick. I'll go through the starting lineups for each, Chuck. So for the East, well, East, I'll say East and West, but it's going to be Team LeBron and Team Durant. I believe the draft is March 4th on TNT, I believe. Yep, right here. Thursday, March 4th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on TNT. Um, so for the East, it's Giannis, Bradley Beal, Kyrie Irving, let me see, Joel Embiid, and then LeBron. Oh, Bauer does have energy, but do I want to use him? And then for the West, it's Steph Curry, Luka Doncic, Nikola Jokic, Kawhi Leonard, and Kevin Durant. Uh, One thing that I really want to talk about that's kind of interesting, I'm curious to hear what you have to think, Chuck. Luka Doncic, yeah, obviously, should normally be in the starting lineup, but I feel like Dame was snubbed this year from the starting lineup. He's top three in MVP right now. What are your thoughts on that? Were you like kind of like, oh, this is normal, he should be in it, or did you think, oh, Dame was kind of snubbed from the starting at least?
I think Lucas should be the starter over Dame.
Even though
Like, I
Dame's
think it
top
should
three
be
in
as it
MVP and
is.
has better stats.
Lucas almost averaging a triple double.
Yeah, but Dame almost is as well.
But Dame's not like a passer, dude. He's not a pass first player. He's a shoot first player.
Okay. Well, anyways, okay. I'm gonna tell you something real quick. Um,
I don't know. I
this
can't
will
hear you
be
that good.
this will be the only time I pause. Damien, you can hear me, right?
Turn your mic up a little bit.
You can't hear at all?
No, I can, but it's lower than it was.
I didn't adjust it. Shouldn't have. All right. If you look right here, for this season, Dame is averaging 30 points, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. I would not say he's necessarily a score first guard. He's
He's
kind
definitely a
of,
score first guard.
I mean, with that team, he's still averaging 8 assists, so you can't really say he's a score first guard. But I mean, look at his team is the fourth seed right now. Luca's team is that out?
Yeah.
Okay. If you look, Luca's team is what 13th in the East or West, 12th, something like that, with like 11 wins. I think Dame deserves. I think he gets snubbed a lot. Him and Bradley Beal. I'm happy Bradley Beal got that. You know, as much as you would think like Harden should have it.
Devin Booker got snubbed out of everybody.
I think Devin Booker's going to be in it because they need to have a replacement for Davis who's injured. So I think it's going to be Booker. I
Hopefully.
I what?
I said hopefully.
Yeah, I'd be kind of shocked if it isn't. Um, but to go over, I'll just go over all the reserves. We have Jaylen Brown, Anthony Davis, who will not be playing again. He'll be replaced because he's due to his injury. Paul George, Rudy Gobert, James Harden. Is that out?
What do you think?
Oh, is that considered out? All right. Yeah, you guys like that, yes sir. Two-run homer. Zach Levine. I'm happy he's having a great year. Dame Dalla, Donovan Mitchell, Chris Paul. My favorite All Star out of all of them, Julius Randle. Yes, the Knicks do finally have an All Star again. That is very exciting. I don't know if it's the first since Carmelo, but I think it may be. Ben Simmons, which kind of shocked me this year. I would have probably, as I was talking with Kyle, I'd probably give Tobias that. But then Tatum, Vucevic, and Zion Williamson.
No.
I what?
They're missing two great big players.
Whoa.
that I think should be all stars, no doubt. Jeremy Grant and Christian Wood.
I don't I don't think either should be all stars right now.
Yes,
I
Jeremy Grant's. Even though the Pistons aren't doing good, he's throwing up 25 points almost every game.
18, but he's putting 18 up I think a game. He's gonna definitely him and Wood are definitely up for most improved, but all star, it's kind of a long shot right now. I can
Give me,
I don't think Grant will ever be an all star, but I think Christian Wood will. I think Christian Wood
give me
will be
Grant
an all
over
star.
freaking. Give me Grant over Ben Simmons
Vucevic,
this year.
Grant over Simmons. I would still pick Simmons on that one. I'm not very high on Grant. I think he's definitely like could win most improved, but I don't know. I don't think he could be an all star. I think Christian Wood will be an all star. Um, why do you think that Grant should be an all star?
I already told you, bud.
Other than his averaging 25, which he's not. You're wrong on that. You're 7 points off. Other than that, like,
I
what
say he's
else?
carrying the Pistons.
What?
He's he's doing better than freaking Vucevic is obvious. I think he's a no doubt all star. He's doing
If you
great
look
this year.
stats, Vucevic is almost putting up a triple double.
I just said I think he should be definitely an all star this year.
Oh, Vucevic?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he definitely deserves it. But I don't know. I just love watching Jeremy Grant. He's fun to watch, and he plays great.
Yeah, I don't find he's fun to watch just because I don't like to watch the Pistons. You know what I mean? I did
Hmm.
like watching him in Denver. I thought. I mean, I was kind of bummed that he left there because I thought he was a really good piece for them. He might be like wasting his talents a little bit in in Detroit, but hey, he's got a really meaty contract along with Wood. But I think Wood's the better players. So I guess a better argument I'd agree with you is that Wood would have a better chance. I don't think Wood should, but then again, I think he should have a better chance than Grant. Um, and I'm happy that Bradley Beal's a starter over Harden. As much as you would think it should just be Harden because it's James Harden, but Beal deserved it. Um, he's been working. Um, Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell, they've been not necessarily Donovan Mitchell, but Rudy Gobert has been kind of a quiet All Star. I honestly did not expect him to be on the All Star team, just because it's been really like quiet. Like I don't really focus over there. The only time I will focus Donovan, just because I like watching Donovan. Um, Levine putting up like 33, 34 game, I think something around there. Maybe it was in the last game. Maybe he's putting up 29, but putting up crazy stats. Jaylen Brown is having a breakout season for sure. Uh, Anthony Davis, he's been all right, but obviously hurt. Paul George's been doing well. Chris Paul, kind of quiet over there too, but still doing obviously an all star. Um, Now, someone I was actually kind of shocked, but like he deserves it, is Zion. I didn't think they would actually
Yeah.
put him in. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like I
I'm
just
kind of
didn't.
upset that John Wall didn't get in. I think he should have, for the respect that he's like had a great comeback year. I think, but
Yeah.
he's not
So
he's not putting up the points like the averages and stuff like that though.
yeah, because I think you're kind of thinking the All Star is like based on what like not necessarily based on what they're doing, but kind of like they're not going to base it off a comeback story. If he's
Yeah,
coming back and
I
doing
know,
like
I know.
good, but he's not coming back and being an All Star. I don't even know if he ended top 10 in guards for fan favorites. But I'm rooting for
Yeah, I
John
think he
Wall for
did.
sure.
I think he was like 7.
Was he? I'm definitely rooting for John Wall. I feel like everyone is.
Uh,
You can't really root against him.
Westbrook
Coach
didn't make it, right?
Westbrook did not make a note.
Good.
He's not having as bad as the years everyone makes he's having, but he's shooting very poorly. Um, Let me look on here real quick. So for the East, yeah.
Are
No.
there any comments?
John Wall did not end top 10. The
I
top
thought he did.
10, what?
I thought he did.
Yeah, it was Curry, John Kidd, Luca, Damian Lillard, Donovan Mitchell, and then John Morant, who I guess I kind of forgot about, but he could have made it. Devin Booker ended below him. Chris Paul ended below. Clay at 8. He didn't even play. 9 was CJ and 10 was Caruso. That was fan, so.
How about Trae Young?
He was kind of snubbed, people are saying.
Do you think he got snubbed? I think he did.
I personally don't. Maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence with it. Oh, Julius Randle's got a technical foul in the game. He didn't do anything. They're
I
down by
don't think
6
Julius Randle
Warriors.
should be an all-star.
Oh, okay.
Give me quickly.
Okay. I would like quickly,
I
but he's
want
not an all-star.
Iguodala.
What was I going to say about it? Oh, you were saying, what were you saying?
I don't know.
You were talking about, what were you talking about? No way I hit
Oh
this
shit,
out of
it's
Bauer.
gone.
Nah, that's not even close. Oh, what if
I
you
don't know what I
didn't
was
you
saying.
drop it? Or you didn't catch it?
Oh, I was talking about Trae Young.
Oh, yeah. So I'm kind of on the fence with it
Mm-hmm.
because Trae Young, he's not having at least I don't think he's having the fantastic statistical season, and his team's not winning. But at the same time, Ben Simmons not having a great statistical season, but his team is winning. So it's kind of up in the air. I would give it to
He's
one
getting
of
carried.
those.
Ben Simmons is getting carried hard.
Nah, he's still probably the best defender on the team, and possibly he's
Yeah, best
definitely
defender,
top of
but
the
he's
list.
he's third best on the team.
Uh, yeah, I guess
Like you
there's
said
some
earlier,
argument
give
about
me
that.
Toby over him.
There's some argument over it. I would pick Simmons, but yeah, scorer wise,
If I was
yeah, yes.
if I was starting a team, I would if I was starting a team like it was their breakout year, like their prime. Even though Ben Simmons is probably in his prime right now, I'd take
hmm
Simmons over Tobias because, like you said, his defense. But this year, I probably would have taken
Tobias.
Tobias.
Yeah, I could see this year. Yeah, I honestly though, just looking at the
Here's the
list, I think
prize you have
it's.
to the plate.
I honestly just looking at all this, I think it's well deserved. Everyone was well deserved. Um, well, I'm just making sure everything's good in the stream. Yeah, I think it was well deserved by every
Mm-hmm.
player. I think everything was kind of not. Yeah, they were right on. Honestly, that's who I would
Casey,
have put
Casey,
the
if
All
you're
Star.
watching this, remind everyone in the comments this is the home run king.
Let him have it. We'll let him have it for a 60-game season. He wouldn't have been the home run king if it came to full 162-game season. We'll give him his little petty home run king.
If he played 160 games last year, he probably would have had at least 50 home runs.
No, I say maybe 40. Maybe
Best
45.
defensive third baseman in the league right here at the plate.
So Arenado's not at the plate. Don't you have Arenado? Why didn't you pick him?
Because his 99 overall card I don't have.
So he uses 90. Chuck doesn't know.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I agree, Kyle.
what
15.
Kyle said.
Kyle, this is where I agree with Kyle. He says 15, 8, and 7 for Simmons with multiple triple doubles and captain to a winning team. Chuck doesn't know much. He is averaging that. That's why I was kind of
He's not the captain.
yeah, he basically is.
I mean, Joel
I would say
Embiid
he's
is
more
the
of a captain than Embiid.
No, captain's the second best player in the NBA right now.
That's why he's not top 3 in MVP.
In
He's
my
number,
opinion.
I think he's number 4 or 5. Kyle
Well,
says
yeah,
he actually
LeBron's
is the
obviously number
captain.
one.
Kyle says he actually is the captain.
LeBron's obviously number one because freaking everybody's a bronze sexual.
Nah, I think LeBron should win almost every year. Honestly, he puts up the stats. I'm actually shocked they have him up there right now. There's only 2 players though who have more points than LeBron.
Yeah, Beal and Jokic, right?
Nope.
Or is it Beal and Levine?
Van Vliet, and Randall. Fred Van
Points?
Vliet and Julius Randle, the only 2 players in the NBA to have more points than LeBron this year.
Oh, I thought you were talking about averaging points.
Nope. It's insane. They're having good years, and LeBron's having a great year, leading his team.
Is Jokic averaging a triple double this season yet?
I don't know.
I think he was at he was always points. I
Shit.
think he was at 8 or 9 rebounds and 8 or 9 assists.
Was he? Yeah, I haven't kept
I'll
up
look
too
that up
much
real
on
quick.
Jokic in the past weeks. Um,
What was that real quick?
I just know. Yeah, but I agree with Kyle. Simmons is he's not having like he's not having a really good year like scoring wise, I guess. I mean, 15 isn't horrible thinking about it, but like still,
Jokic
his defense really helps.
this season he's averaging 26.6 points, 11.1 rebounds, and 8.5 assists. Right now, I
That's pretty
think he's
good.
the clear MVP off the number one MVP votes, right?
No, it's LeBron, Jokic, then Lillard.
Jesus.
I think,
Do you think LeBron should be over Jokic right now?
yeah.
You do?
I think Dame should be over Jokic.
What's LeBron's stats this year? 25.8, 8.2, and 8.1. So Jokic is averaging more in each category.
Is he? But also look at winning wise too. How's his team winning? How is he when he's on the court? His plus and minus stuff like that. That's
Lillard's
why I like to look.
averaging 29.8, 4.3, and 7.9.
So they're both basically having 8 assists. How many points is Jokic scoring? Did you say?
26.6, I think it was.
So more by
So Dame's
Dame.
got more, and then Jokic
And
has
obviously less rebounds, but that's
by 7 rebounds.
yeah, but that's just obvious. You can't really put that into
Yeah, there's a point guard.
perspective there. I just think I don't know. I think it goes to any. I think it goes to either. I think it should go to either LeBron, Jokic, Lillard, or Embiid. But
Yeah.
who knows? Who knows what happens in the second half? Even Curry could be on there for me, honestly. I don't know if he's top five. I think he might be top five to be in all seriousness. Bauer has that defense. Okay.
Is Beal in the top 5, or is he like more like
I
6 or
don't know.
7 or something like that?
I don't know. I don't. I really don't remember. I saw it like a week or so ago. Not even. And I already forgot most of them, but let's see if that pitch nasty. All right. But yeah, you got anything else to add about that? Like, I guess at the All Star teams, do you think? I mean,
Um,
obviously, I
I
guess
don't have
Devin
anything else
kind of got
to say.
snubbed. Even LeBron and CG and all them got really said wow, Devin's not an All Star.
Do you think? Here's a controversial thing to talk about. Chris Paul over Devin Booker.
Mm-hmm.
You agree with that or no?
Yeah.
I do too, but I know a lot of people won't. But
I think just because the leadership he
I'm just wondering how you
has,
feel about it.
I would say just because the leadership he has,
Yeah.
I'd give it to him. And because he's coming not coming towards the end of his career, but he's getting a little bit older, so like it's more for kind of respect, I feel like, than anything else. But I think I could honestly give it either way. Because Booker is having a really nice year. And what aren't they like top 5 seed, I think, something like that, or maybe they're top 6 seed. But they were the 1 seed at one point. The first like 6 games, 7 games.
Yeah.
Yeah. But not too bad for All Star wise. I'm happy.
Yeah, the top 6 snubs that Bleacher Report put on was Conley, Sabonis, Trae Young,
Conley.
Van Vliet, Booker, and Harris.
I'm shocked with Conley.
Which
I didn't think he
Mike
was that.
Conley's been playing great this year, I think.
Yeah, I just don't know people are thinking of him as an All Star.
Yeah, Mike Conley his stats are 1 second. Mike Conley's averaging 16.4, 3.4, and 5.6.
That's
Oh,
pretty
that's
good.
gone.
No
But then,
way.
like you said, he's on
I
he's
actually
on a
hit a
winning.
home run with him.
Who is that? Oh,
I actually did it.
he is on a very winning team.
No, he's still having a great year. We can't like discourage that. I still think he's having a great year. I just didn't know he said hit. Damn.
I think Miles Turner. He's averaging like 4 or 5 blocks a game or something like that.
Yeah, I mean he's trash.
I know, but like, dude, I have my fantasy team, and he's literally tearing up my fantasy team because of how many blocks he gets.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, he's probably insane. I think am I number one in that league at 6-2? think so.
Oh, I'm talking about
I think Fred actually may
my
have
main league.
beat me by 2. I think I don't remember. But I guess that's all I got for the All-Stars. I think I like it. I'm happy with what they did there. Um, so good job. If Rendon wasn't an All-Star, I would have been kind of mad, and I would have said this is bullshit. Because come on, even
Oh
though I
yeah,
may
I
be
think he
buying a
should be.
biased
Yeah.
Knicks fan, like come on, you got to give this props to Randall. He's shooting 40 from 3. Who would have thought Randall would do that? It's like yeah, right now I think we're down 11 to the Warriors. We can come back, but still, you know, I'm
Oh,
happy he's got his respect there. I'm proud of him. He's doing good. Um, and now before we go into the MLB,
he's averaging 23, 11, and 6.
yeah,
23,
yep,
11, and 5.5.
yeah,
That's good.
it is.
No offense, but
Now,
especially for a Knicks player.
yeah, now, oh shoot, what was I say? Before we go into the MLB Top 100, I kind of want to put up a question. Do you think the league should allow custom bats?
Yeah,
Yeah, me too.
but I think it's him check though because I know how some players are like they can cork them and shit like that, but
Yeah, I get that part. Um, I think that as long as they're checked and make sure they're not, maybe they honestly hire each team as a specific guy that goes through and checks it, you know? Um,
mm,
because, I mean, I know I would do that for money. I would honestly do it for free. Be part of an MLB team like that. But,
yeah.
I like, if you guys look on the MLB's Instagram page, I, they are, if you study Bryce Harper's, he's got the Philly Fanatic on there, and even though it's a Phillies, like, I hate the Phillies, but it's really cool. It looks sick, and I kind of hope like maybe, well, they don't play Christmas Day. I was gonna say Christmas. I'm thinking MLB, but well, you know how well they are, like Mother's Day and Father's Day and stuff like that. They got the cool little bats, and then like I hope they just allow that for, just other stuff in the game. I don't know if Easter's normally during the season, right?
Easter is yeah,
Maybe like a July 4th with a firework bat, something along those lines would be cool.
but like they do it for Mother's and Father's Day.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
I said I wish they did it
So
for
how
more than
much?
just that.
I have a question for you. How much do you think an MLB bat boy, or at least the Yankees bat boy, makes a year?
Um, I would say like 7,000,
8.5.
8.5. Yeah,
Yeah.
I knew it's kind of like a summer job, but that's actually pretty good for just, well,
The Houston Astros bat
summer.
boy gets $8 an hour.
I would do it. I would
Yeah.
100% do it. I'd be a little bit. Oh my gosh, I'd be a little bit nervous, obviously, sitting like being on the field, but imagine a line drive to your head. Oh my god, I don't want to imagine that. But no, I that would be fun. Luke Floyd doesn't do that. All right, well, let's get into this top 100 list. So the
All
top
right.
100 list came out. It started February 9th, so a little while ago, about 2 weeks ago, honestly, and just ended a few days ago. But we'll go through. Um, I'm just gonna I'll pause real quick. Name them. 100 is Randy Rosarina. 99 is Trey Mancini, and this is not based. I mean, it's kind of based off last season, but it's going into this year, so it's not necessarily fully based off that. So Trey Mancini at 99, JD at 98, Martinez, Giancarlo Stanton at 97, Tyler Glasnow at 96, Josh Hader at 95, Luis Robert at 94, Kyle Lewis at 93, Austin Meadows at 92, and Byron Buxton at 91. Thoughts? Do you think do you
Um.
think any of those players are too high, too low?
Yes.
Which ones?
You might think, oh my God, Yankees bias, but Randy Rosarina, I do not think he should be in the top 100 yet.
I think
Uh.
I think he should be over Austin Meadows. I think
I don't know.
Stanton should be in the 60s. I don't think he should be in 97.
Oh yeah. I think
Like, yeah, he's
Glasnow
not
should be
the
a lot
best, but
lower.
see, I kind of agree, but everyone's kind of getting hyped about just like one season that was a 60 game season. Like, I don't know. I'm not very high on him.
Byron Buxton and Luis Robert, I think, should be a little lower too. Not dramatically lower, but like maybe the
Hmm
70s, high 70s, low 80s.
Yeah, I can agree there.
But
Yeah.
then the rest, I think, are fine.
Yeah, Kyle Lewis at 93. That's pretty solid. I would have maybe put Rosarino over him, but maybe not. I don't know. Because I like Kyle Lewis. I think he's a pretty good player. Now I have to go find. Here we go. And so 90. Let me just throw this pitch real quick. And I hit him, of course. 90 is Yohan Moncada. 89 is Brandon Nimmo. 88 is Alex Verdugo. 87 is Joey Gallo. 86 is Sonny Gray. 85 is Luis Castillo. 84 is Kyle Hendricks. Yep. 83 is Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 82 is Salvador Perez, and 81 is Wilson Contreras. I would
Contreras.
I would honestly say pretty solid.
Yeah.
I would say everyone there.
I don't think Joey Gallo should move at all. I think he should be mid high 80s.
Yeah, for someone who was in the top 30 last year, he just had a down year this year for 2020. Um,
Um,
I would say maybe Nimmo could be a little bit higher. I don't think he should be. I think like maybe in the low 80s, but um, he was number 5 for center fielders. So I mean, kind of shocked he was all the way up at 89, but not bad. I would say all around they did a good job there. They kind of got that on point.
yeah.
But if you
Maybe Salvi Perez, like just switch Salvi and Wilson Contreras.
yeah, I agree on that.
But that's
Uh,
not a big switch.
yeah, I think Perez is better. Yeah. Now this one is starting off a little rocky. Not with a rocky player, but a little bit like, really? He's here? Is Blake Snell at 80, Kenta Maeda at 79, Gio Urshela at 78, Whit Merrifield at 77, Charlie Blackmon at 76, your guy, Lance Lynn at 75, he's a big boy, Dinelson Lamet at 74, Marcus Simeon at 73, Ozzy Albies at 72, and Kevin Biggio at 71. I would put Ozzy over Kevin in a heartbeat. Not sure why he's.
I'd take Kevin out of the 70s in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I'd put him back in the 80s or 90s.
I'd put him probably in the high 90s, maybe
Yeah,
next to Kylie Lewis.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I heard that. Exactly. I would do that too. I don't know why Kevin. Maybe just because he's a young upcoming star in the Jays. Maybe. I don't know.
maybe because maybe because what do you call it? Biggio's son.
Maybe. It could be the name. Speaking of another young Blue Jay. Um, but
But I put Whit Merrifield and Gio Urshela 60s.
I honestly
I
think they're
put
both pretty good where they are right now. Ooh, that was almost really nice. I think they're. I'm out.
I put Blake Snell in the 50s, maybe the 40s.
Yeah, I think they're really disrespecting. Let me just one more player. Really disrespecting him. Maeda, Urshela, with Blackman. Honestly, it's kind of fine up there. Um, honestly, looking at it, yeah, everything looks pretty good except that cabin thing. That's kind of whack. Um,
And Blake Snell.
Incidentally, yeah, those two. That's the only thing. I would say everything else. But I mean, I don't think Urshela's, and this isn't me just being a Mets fan, but I don't think Urshela's as great as everyone thinks. I think he's very overrated. I think he's a mediocre at best defender and a mediocre hitter. I really don't think he's that great. So honestly, I think he's kind of fine where he
Mediocre
is.
hitter, but amazing fielder. That's all I gotta say.
I would say slightly above mediocre at fielder.
Oh my god.
Um, he did well in the playoffs, fielding wise. At least against the Indians. And of course, Curry's just going off against the Knicks from threes. We're only down 10 though. Anyways, we'll go into 70, 70 to 61. Let me just pitch this real quick. All right. 70 is Max Fried. 69 is Lucas Giolito. 68 is Jack Flaherty. 67 is Dominic Smith. 66 is Pete. Oof. 65 is Rafael Devers. 64 is Gleyber Torres. 63 is Eugenio Suarez. 62 is Chris Bryant. And 61 is Javier Baez. Honestly, I think that's
I like
pretty
that
good for
list.
Baez and Bryant.
I like that whole entire list.
Yeah, I think maybe Pete could be in the 50s or maybe Dom could be in the 50s, one of the two. I think one of them staying in the 60s is fine. Um, but yeah, honestly, I agree with, Bryant being all the way up there. Uh, with Baez being up there. Um, other than that, seems fine to me. Nothing to argue. Let me just try to get this out here, and then I'll talk about the 60 through 51, I believe. Yep, 60 through 51. I'm up 4-1 right now. But Bauer's kind of struggling a little bit, even though he's got nice energy and good confidence. This is probably the best I've ever played with this card. I thought I was going to love this card, but I've just been kind of bad with it. Oh, the Knicks are within 7. Who knows how long that will last. Nice. Double play. Nice, Bauer. Keep you in. Alright, so 60 is Strasburg. Steven Strasburg. 59 is Devin Williams. 58 is Liam Hendricks. 58 is Bo. 56 is Carlos Correa. 55 is Jose Altuve. 54 is Eloy Jimenez. 53 is Brandon Lau. 52 is Aaron Nola. And 51 is Mike Yastrzemski. Happy to respect to Yastrzemski, but before I'll go into it real quick. I think that they're kind of disrespecting Correa. He had a way better season than Altuve. I know it's based off season fully, but I think Correa is a better player than Altuve.
Um,
I know you don't really like both at all,
no, I don't.
so you'd probably
But
say not in the top 100.
no, I say 50s, mid 40s is fine for them.
Oh, really? You'd put them in mid 40s?
Yeah, come on. Like, as fucking much as I hate the Astros, it's Jose Altuve and Carlos Correa.
I wouldn't put Jose in mid 40s, but I would probably put Correa in mid 40s.
Bo
I'd
Bichette,
put
I'd
low
put mid
50s.
40s. Liam Hendricks, I'd put in maybe the high 30s, honestly.
I'd put him in mid
Um,
40s.
Mike Yastrzemski, I'd put maybe 47, 48.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
But he's at 51, so it's not really a big difference.
Yeah.
I'd probably switch Yasmani Grandal and Yastrzemski.
Yeah, 49. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I agree. No, actually, no. I think Yasmani's the second best catcher, so I
Well,
would,
yeah, because there's not really that many great catchers.
yeah. So I would maybe swap Will Smith in your Yastrzemski and have your Yastrzemski in the top 50. But Will Smith is very good as well, not the
Yeah.
actor and not the pitcher. To everyone watching. Um, oh, he got there. All right, so top 50. Here we go. You ready for top 50? We got at number 50, Will Smith. At 49, Yasmani Grandal. At 48, Ketel Marte. At 47, Josh Donaldson. At 46, Justin Turner. At 45, Max Muncy. At 44, Matt Olson. 43, Anthony Rizzo. 42, Nelson Cruz. And 41, Fat Neck Voigt. I think Anthony Rizzo should be 41, Luke Voigt 43. But other than that,
I'm keeping that list right how it is.
well, yeah, honestly, but other than that, besides that switch, I would say it's pretty good. They really do disrespect Anthony Rizzo out there. I mean, that's not a bad ranking. Putting him at 43, it's really not. But I don't know. He's still got stuff left in him. I was thinking of thinking about the other day and a while back, when the trade rumors for Chris was that out? With Chris Bryant. Oh, it is out. Oh, you got me. Oh, I'm sorry, Chuck. I'm only replaying that. See how far that was. That got out.
Probably like 410. It's not that far.
354. Oh, that's not the wall's not that far. How far is the wall? I thought the wall was like 450. I thought this park was huge.
No.
Um. Anyways, who was I talking about? Oh, Anthony Rizzo. Going through the Chris Bryant trade talks, because there's a lot with the Mets, which I don't think is going to happen anymore. I think they're dead. But Anthony Rizzo and Baez were in talks of just getting dealt anywhere. Not to the Mets at all. I don't think there was any rumors with them to the Mets, but just getting dealt somewhere. And I was talking about it. I don't know with who, someone, Nate or Andrew, and I was like, yeah, if Rizzo, it'd be cool if he went out. But then they mentioned that it would be so weird to see him in something other than the Cubs jersey, and I agreed. You know how weird that would be?
Yeah.
I think he's just gonna be a Cub for life and just win out with them and do well. Not win out, but you know. Oh,
Oh, I thought I caught it.
oh, I did too. Let's go, DJ LeMahieu. Home run. I think it's one of my first home runs with that card. Um, so again, as we both said multiple times, pretty good list there. Let's go. I gotta go to find the 40. Oh, after this, do you want to just play like a 2 or 3 inning game with our good teams just to finish it out?
Sure.
Okay. Um, so we're now getting to the top 40, which is an interesting list. Not bad. We got at 40 Walker Buehler, at 39 Ryu, at 38 Clayton Kershaw, at 37 Marcell Ozuna, at 36 Michael Brantley, at 35 Jeff McNeil, respecting his name. Let me just pitch this. At 34 Michael Conforto, respecting him finally. At the best catcher in baseball is all the way at 33 JT Realmuto, Paul Goldschmidt at 32, and Jose Abreu at 31. I was kind of shocked to see Abreu all the way at like not even top 30 after winning MVP. But other
I'd
than
switch,
that,
even though it's not a lot. I'm switching Bueller and Kershaw.
yep, agreed.
Um,
I think Bueller should be top 30.
yeah.
Like honestly, I think he should be a top 30 player. There's some pitchers later on that I would put him over. Um, Conforto, I was kind of shocked at McNeil at 35. I'm happy. I agree. But I didn't think they would. Conforto, yeah, not quite a top 30 player in baseball, but at the same time kind of is. So like that's why they're putting him in like that 34 spot. You know what I mean? Because he is the most underrated hitter in baseball. People are saying he is so good. I love Conforto. I'm wearing a shirt actually right now, Conforto shirt right now. So I'm happy with that. Now we'll go to 30. Who I would honestly put. Honestly sounds crazy. So we would swap Kershaw, right? So that would mean Bueller at 38. I would swap Kershaw with Darvish. So Darvish is or Bueller with Darvish. So Darvish at 38, Bueller at 30 is what I would do. Um,
Okay.
you know, but at 30, oh, stealing on me. 30 is you Darvish. 29 is Trevor Bauer. 28 is Max Scherzer. I would swap those two. 27 is Tim Anderson. 26 is Trey Turner. 25 is Xander Bogaerts. 24 is Corey Seager. 23 is Matt Chapman. 22 is Bryce Harper. And 21 is Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge, not a top 20 player. I
I
think
don't.
that's
I
kind of
agree with
weird.
it. I
You
don't think
agree
he
with
is
that, huh?
either.
I honestly, I don't. I don't agree with that. I think he should be a top 20. He's out. Let's go. Good game. We'll get into the next one real quick. It was a good game. Um, we'll go on when we go on later in the next one. I'll say the players I would honestly put Harper above,
Here,
but
I want to go through 30 to 21 real quick. This was Bauer. I dropped down to the teens. Um, Tim Anderson, I switched with Bogarts. Corey Seager, I switched with Chapman.
okay. I'll send
Um,
you an invite, by the way.
I, as much as I hate to say it, or as much as I love to say it, people are gonna hate me for it. I swapped Tim Anderson with number 20 on the list with George Springer.
George Springer.
Yeah.
Okay. So you think that Tim Anderson is better than Aaron Judge,
Yes.
ranking wise? Interesting. I'm
I
high
think
on Tim Anderson. I like Tim Anderson a lot. Sorry, go
Oh
ahead.
shit, Ryan! You know my friend Ryan. Obviously, he just got his car. He's getting it tomorrow morning. He just got a 2018 Subaru Impreza.
Nice.
Pretty
What were
nice.
you saying about Tim Anderson?
I love Tim Anderson. I don't care what anybody says. I absolutely love Tim Anderson. He's such a great player. He's flashy. He has a great glove. He's an amazing bat. Like I think he's an all around amazing player.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm happy. He's very exciting for baseball. He's an exciting young player, uh, and he's pretty young, I believe, right?
Tim Anderson's
27.
26. Yeah, 26 or
Yeah,
27.
yeah. So pretty, getting towards his prime for baseball at
Oh
least.
shit! I gotta cancel this, Ben. I didn't change my team.
Oh, okay. I'll send it right now, so I should be able to. Um, yeah. I like. Let me. Oh, sorry. I'm just changing that real quick. Now we'll go into top 20, which you said is Springer at 20. Jose Ramirez at
I would put
19.
Tim. I would put Tim Anderson at 20 though. That's what I already
Yep.
said. But
Mm-hmm. Ramirez at 19, Jose. 18, Manny Machado. 17, Alex Bregman. 16, Trevor Story. 15, Francisco Lindor. 14, DJ LeMahieu. 13, Nolan Arenado. 12, Shane Bieber. And number 11, Garrett Cole.
right there off the bat, I am changing LeMahieu and Garrett Cole.
I agree with you. Yep.
And then after that, I have Garrett Cole at 14, LeMahieu at 11. I change number 11, DJ LeMahieu, with number 9, Christian Yelich. I am sorry. I am so biased when it comes to this. I I think DJ LeMahieu deserves top 10.
Yeah.
I honestly do.
Cool.
I'm sorry if anybody hates it, but I'm being biased for once in my life.
Um, um, I'm kind of agreeing there. Not that I'm not high on Christian Yelich. I think DJ kind of should be a top 10. It's kind of hard to say, you know. It's tough. I could put either Yelich or LeMahieu there. So yeah, I get your
And
point though.
even if I do keep LeMahieu at 14, I think as much as I love Garrett Cole and Shane Bieber switch.
Oh yeah, I think Garrett Cole's a little too high. I think he should be
Garrett
one,
Cole's
two, low,
top
whatever.
15, I think, but I don't think he's better than Shane Bieber.
Yeah, I think he's definitely a top 15. Definitely top 20, I would say. I can maybe put DJ at 11, Bieber at 12, Arenado at 13, Lindor at 14, Garrett Cole at 15.
In my opinion, again, like
I think
people
Lindor at 15 to
absolutely
14 is pretty good. I'd even put him
people
at maybe 16.
people absolutely despise this player, but Manny Machado, I'd switch him out with Trevor Story at least.
Yeah,
Manny Machado
that's not
is,
bad.
I think he's a great player. I
Hmm.
think he's either the best or the second best third baseman, like fielding wise in the league. I think he's one of the best hitters in the league. Him or Matt Chapman are the best fielders in MLB third base.
You're forgetting about Nolan Arenado,
I'm not forgetting about Nolan
who in
Arenado.
my opinion is the best defensive third baseman in the
I
entire
am forgetting
game.
about Nolan Arenado. He's the best fielding third baseman. Chapman's number 3, I think, actually. And I
Yeah,
keep Machado at 2.
I'd put Chapman at 2, Machado at 3. We're talking defensively, right?
If you want, we can also
Offensively,
like
yeah, I
maybe
would probably put
either
Chapman at 1.
either this stream or next stream. I think we can go through like the top 5 players at each position,
Yeah, we can do that for next stream. I'm down. Or if you want to do it for
like
this
fielding
one.
wise, hitting wise, and all around, or just all around, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, the next stream on Tuesday, if you guys want to see that, I'll do that. I'll do my research on it, and I'll put my list down on who is top 5 for each category going into
I'll
the
be here
season.
next Tuesday for the stream.
Yeah. So we can get that done then. Now let's go into the top 10. We'll just go, one by one like the MLB did. So number 10, Cody Ballinger. Thoughts? I would put him over Yelich.
I keep him at number 10. Let me make you at 9.
I
But
would
for this
just.
list, if we're keeping it this exact same, I would switch Bellinger and Yelich.
Me too. Just I think he's better.
I
Yeah,
could even, I
obviously
could
he's
even,
better
I could even
defensively.
see Bellinger at number 9, or Bellinger at 8, Rendon at 9, and Yelich at 10.
It's yeah.
But it's tricky.
I mean, I think obviously he's a better fielder than Yelich, and arguably could be a better hitter. It's up in the air. But I think
He has more
it's
speed
just a
than
better
Yelich,
player.
too.
Yep. And they both have an MVP too. 2018 Yelich, 2019 Bellinger.
Yeah.
So and then now we'll go to
But
9,
Yelich,
which
does
is obviously
Yelich have
Yelich.
a Rookie of the Year? I think Bellinger won Rookie of the Year, right?
I'm not sure. I'd have to look a
I
bit
think he
on
did in
here. What is
2018.
it? And they put his Bellinger's position at center field, which is good because they'd be wasting his talent and potential at first base. Um,
Yes.
so number 9 is obviously Christian Yelich, who again it is arguably a top 10 player still, even though with a slump year.
I say top 12 player, maybe top 10, top
Top
12 at
12,
worst.
yeah, top 12 at worst, yeah, for sure. And then you went in earlier, number 8, Anthony Rendon. Could honestly arguably be one of the best hitters in baseball.
Yes,
He's
he very well could
very
be, but
good.
like you said, for multiple
And
players, it's up in the air.
and he's another really good defensive third baseman.
Yeah, top
He's
5 defensive third baseman for sure.
yeah, he's really good for that as well. And on number 7, 7, 6, and 5, honestly, I could switch around,
No,
but
not
I
me.
think it's
I
exactly
can
where it
switch.
should be.
Yeah,
I think they got it right, but I could totally switch it around. Um,
I
but
think
the
at
7 is Ronald
well, I'll
Acuna
talk about it when we
Jr.
get down there.
Okay,
Yeah,
number 7
I
is
think
yeah.
Tatis is good there. Maybe even 7 and 6 switch. But
Tatis is a better hitter, a better hitter, a better fielder. So they have him. They have Acuna's position at right field. Doesn't he play center mainly? Why is it?
uh,
Like I know he can play the right
I don't
field,
know.
obviously.
I think they've been playing Christian Pache in center a little bit.
Have they? He's gonna be pretty good. He's a good young star. Um, and then at number 6, MLB The Show 21 cover athlete, Fernando Tatis Jr. He hasn't played a whole full season yet, on the 147 games, and already got that big $340 million contract. But I think it's deserved right now. I think he's one of arguably the most exciting player in baseball.
I think they should have waited a year.
I think for them, it's good that they just locked it down, got him
Yeah.
down. But yeah, not much to say. Just let him play. He's really good. He's
I
really
have a
good for
lot to
baseball.
say about number 5.
Number 5, arguably the best hitter in baseball right now, Juan Soto.
I am no doubt in my mind. I love Freddie Freeman, but I'm no doubt in my mind I am putting Freeman at 5, Soto at 4.
Yeah. I see. I'm keeping Freeman at 4 just because of the defense with Soto. That's it.
I know, but Soto's
But he is the next. Sorry, go ahead.
He's a better hitter than Mike Trout. I'm sorry, I gotta say it.
He might be. Yeah.
I think he's a better hitter than Mike Trout, and Mike Trout is the best player, one of the best players of all time already.
Mm-hmm.
But
I think
he's
he's.
just
As people say, he's the next Ted Williams. He's putting up those numbers.
Yeah,
Amazing hitter. And it's impressive. I don't even hate the Nationals. I really don't. So
No, I don't either.
I like watching it. I don't want him to cook up against us, against the Mets, but
Yeah.
I like him. I like him a lot. Oh, I was laying that. Now number 4.
Freddie Freeman for number
Freddie
4.
Freeman.
He's MVP Freeman. Like, come on. He had a spectacular hands down season this year.
Yeah.
Last year.
I just did not expect him at 4. Not that he shouldn't be 4. I just didn't expect him to actually put him there.
I wouldn't either. I'd expect him 6, 7, 8. Honestly.
I honestly didn't think they were going to put him top 10.
Really.
Yeah, I didn't think they would. Because 1, they're kind of whack, and 2, I kind of forgot. Just naturally forgot. I'm safe. Yes. I don't know why your catcher did that animation.
That.
Yeah, that was weird.
No.
Oh, here comes a double play. If you see, you can't see the batting stance, but it's so different. Can you? You see how it's a lot higher.
Yeah.
Than the other one. And number 3, my favorite that I did not expect them to put him at 3. Jacob deGrom.
I think he deserves number 3. I think
he's arguably going to be the. Honestly, I truly think he's arguably going to be one of the best pitchers of all time. When said and done.
I thought you were going to say he is the best pitcher of all time. He's not going to be the best, but he's one of the best.
When said and done, I think he will be the best.
No, not even close.
If you look it up, he's already really close to all the ones that are up there. If not, he's already.
I don't think he's not going to be better than Nolan Ryan.
He's already pushing up the stats on there.
Oh, that's controversial, very big time.
I mean, think about it. He's got another 5 years left, and he's really close. He can do it. I think he can truly do it. I'm not saying he will, but I think he'll be a top 5 pitcher all time, and I could put him at that one spot. Nolan Ryan was a Met for a little bit.
Dude, there's Nolan Ryan. There's Pedro Martinez even.
Better than Martinez.
Maddox.
Better than Maddox.
Roger Clemens.
Better
Randy
than
Johnson.
Clemens. I don't know if better
Tom
than Randy
Seaver.
Johnson. I want Randy Johnson in the game so bad.
He's such a good player. He's one of the best pitchers of all time.
I kept thinking he was
Top
a
five,
righty.
No. The
I
big
just
unit.
for some reason. And then when I saw lefty, I was like, oh shit, maybe I don't want him in MLB because I hate lefties, but at the same time, like, I would love Randy Johnson.
I have to come off for a second.
Oh, you're fine. But yeah, I think he's gonna be one of the best pitchers, honestly. It's a good argument. It's a good argument. That's a pretty long cough you got. I don't want to go on to number 2 yet because Charles is taking a 15-minute cough, it seems like. But yeah, number 3 is pretty good for me. I would say they got the top 10 kind of right. And at first, I was thinking this was kind of a bad list, but I'll give it to him. It wasn't the worst list I've seen. They did pretty well. Chuck, I don't know if you're on mute still. I'm going to take that as he's not on mute. But I guess we'll go on to number 2. Number 2 is Mookie Betts, which I feel like number 1 and 2, you don't really have to argue. Obviously, it's going to be Mookie, and then we all know who number 1 is, but we'll say it after. Mookie, World Series champion. I'm just going to call Chuck real quick. Right fielder. And just an amazing player.
Alright, I'm back.
That was a pretty long cough.
What?
You said I'll be right back. I got a cough.
No, I said I got a call.
Oh, you said you got a cough, so I was like, okay.
Oh.
I was like, I don't know why he went on mute for that. Yeah, but number 2, Mookie Betts. Kind of, as I just said earlier, guys, like, no arguing that. No arguing with 1. Mookie Betts, fantastic hitter. Could have been MVP. Could be MVP this year. Has the contract, got the respect he deserves. And same with number 1, Mike Trout. I know you would agree. That,
I don't think Mike Trout deserves number 1.
Okay.
Psych.
Yeah, they deserve it. And, I gotta realize like I'm losing this last inning. I gotta focus up. But yeah, I agree. Give it to MLB. It wasn't the worst list I've seen. Definitely thought it was at first. You got anything else to add, Chuck? Anyone that you think was maybe snubbed out of it? It was kind of hard to kind of snub the top 100, but.
No.
Yeah. Honestly, I think it's doing pretty well.
Was it Roldis Chapman in top 100?
No.
I
believe it was only I was not looking at the screen. Only Josh Hader, I think, and Liam Hendricks.
Devin Williams.
Yeah, there was very Edwin Diaz. It's like
what do you call it though? Shit.
Who?
Alex Verdugo.
Yes.
He was in the 80s, right?
The 80s or 60s. He might have been like 87.
All right.
Nick's choking this right now. Yeah, no. He was in it. Oh, no.
What?
And Don Smith didn't run. That was whack. How did he drop that?
I don't know.
How did Mike Trout drop that in the outfield? Well, that kind of screwed me over. I did not expect a drop. And that's game.
No, okay.
Is that game? Yeah. All right, good game. So that's all we got today for top 100 and NBA. Knicks are down by 3 right now with 4:21 left against the Warriors. So that's where we're at right now. I'm gonna watch the rest of that game. But thank you guys for watching episode 6. We'll see you guys on Tuesday. Possibly Thursday, but I believe Tuesday for episode 7. So, thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day.
Peace out, guys.